Have you ever just looked over at your cat, when they're just sitting there completely ignoring you from across the room, and you just think, what is going on in there? Seriously, cats can be one of life's biggest mysteries, right? One minute they're all about the cuddles, the next they're so independent it's like you don't even exist. So let's get into it. Let's finally crack the feline code.
I mean, this is the big one, isn't it? It feels like such a contradiction. They want nothing to do with you, and then suddenly they're demanding every bit of your attention. But what if I told you that a lot of what we think is them ignoring us is actually part of how they show they love us?
And that's the absolute key here. This isn't an emotional problem, it's a communication problem. We're basically trying to speak two totally different languages. So what we're going to do is learn a completely new dialect of affection. And trust me, it's a whole lot quieter than what we're used to.
See, most of us expect that big, over-the-top, tail-wagging affection we get from dogs. But cats, they're just wired differently. Their entire language is quieter, way more subtle, and it is all, and I mean all, built on a foundation of trust. And once you learn how to see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. So let's do this. Let's become official feline translators. The trick is to stop waiting for them to speak our language and instead finally start learning to read theirs. And to do that, you really have to learn to listen with your eyes. All right, first on our list is one of the most common behaviors that people get wrong. That little moment when your cat deliberately walks up and bonks its head against you. What's that all about? Okay, this is pure 100% affection. Cats have these little scent glands in their cheeks, and when they rub against you, that's the head bond, they're leaving their scent on you. They're literally saying, you're one of mine, you're safe, you're family. It is a massive, massive compliment in the cat world. Now for my personal favorite. It's one of the most beautiful and subtle signs in their entire language. Have you ever been just chilling, you look over at your cat, and you catch them looking right at you, and they slowly close and open their eyes? This goes right back to their deepest survival instincts. I mean, think about it. Out in the wild, closing your eyes is a moment of total vulnerability. So when your cat slow blinks at you, it is the ultimate sign of trust. It's them telling you, I feel so completely safe with you that I can let my guard down. And here's the best part. You can do it back to them. Try it. And their vocabulary is huge. When they're kneading on you or making biscuits, that's them tapping back into that cozy, safe feeling they had as a kitten. See a tail held high with a little curl at the end? That's a super happy, confident hello. A soft purr, well, that's just their way of saying everything is good in the world. And yep, even bringing you that gift is their weird instinctual way of saying you're family and they want to provide for you. Okay, so let's finally tackle the big one, this idea that cats are aloof. We really need to redefine what companionship looks like, because for a cat, it might be totally different from what we imagine. And this just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? We expect them to be on our lap 24/7, greeting us at the door. But for a cat, just choosing to be in the same room as you, just peacefully sharing your space, is a huge sign of trust and companionship. They don't have to be touching you to feel like they're with you. And we really have to remember where they came from. Unlike dogs, who evolved to live and hunt in packs, cats are descended from solitary hunters. Their whole psychology is built around being self-reliant. It's literally in their DNA. It's not personal against you, it's just biology. Seriously, just think about this for a second. Sleep is the most vulnerable state any animal can be in. So if your cat chooses your bedroom, or even just your general vicinity to sleep in, they are placing their complete and total trust in you to keep them safe. It's honestly one of the highest honors a cat can give you. So, now that we know all this, how do we use it? How can we actively build an even stronger bond, especially if we have a cat that's a little shy? Well, it's all about learning to speak their language. This is probably the most important thing to remember. You cannot force friendship on a cat. It just doesn't work. It has to be earned. It's all about giving them the power, giving them a choice, and letting them come to you on their own terms. So let's break it down into 4 easy steps. Number 1, let them make the first move, always. Just sit quietly and let their curiosity win. 2, use that slow blink we talked about. Offer one from across the room. It says, I'm a friend. 3, play is amazing for building confidence. A wand toy is perfect because you can interact from a safe distance. And 4, and this is crucial, make sure they always have a safe hiding spot. Respecting their need for space tells them their boundaries matter to you. And that really gets to the heart of everything, doesn't it? We love our cats for exactly who they are, these weird, independent, but incredibly loving creatures. The real reward isn't trying to change them, it's in finally, truly understanding them.
So next time you see your cat, just take a second, pause, and really watch them. Look for that slow blink. Notice that they chose to be in the same room as you. Appreciate that little head bunt. Now that you know the language, what are they saying? You might just be surprised at how much love was there all along.